There we go. YouTube, welcome. Welcome. Happy Saturday, happy weekend. I hope you've had a great week and are having a great day today. As always, if you have any questions or comments, drop them in the chat and I will get to those. And in the video description on YouTube, there's a link to the newest full moon miniature that I've recorded. It's the January 2022 full moon. Thank you to everyone who has supported. I really appreciate that. And check it out if you haven't already. Let's jump right into today's live stream, which I've titled The Human Capacity to Grow. So just bear with me on this. Hopefully it'll take us someplace useful and cool. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. But hopefully it'll get us there. And what led me to this topic title live stream discussion was that I'm a big fan of chess. And I'm also very, very competitive. That may surprise some people, but ask my mother or father, they will let you know that I'm very competitive. And the competitive side of me comes out in chess. And so earlier this week I was playing some games and they were not going my way at all. And I acted absolutely reprehensibly. It was terrible. I lashed out and it was absolutely horrible. To the point where the platform that I play on, they contacted me and were like, yo, cool out. Anyways, so I was like, should I delete this account and start over again? I was so ashamed, so embarrassed. I was like, I don't want this representing me. Maybe I should just delete my account and create a new one. And I thought about it and got a little bit of advice and came to the conclusion that no, I shouldn't delete the account. It's not going to change the fundamental behavior in me just to delete the account and reopen another one. It's only going to worsen the problem by avoiding it. And to truly fix this problem, I need to acknowledge and address it. So the solution was that I needed to be more aware of my humanity. I needed to accept that this behavior is inside of me and it's inside of everyone. And that I needed to address it from there. We all have the possibilities for various behaviors in us, bad or good or neutral. We're all humans. We're all part of a larger whole, and we all have this within us. And so I decided to leave these as markers. These were like little scars. And that if I had deleted my account, that it would be deleting these markers. And I need to have these markers to be aware of the progress that I've made. So, all of that to say, how do we do this with music? So I began thinking about that. And what popped into my head was to record yourself. Sometimes it's going to be well planned out and set up beautifully. And sometimes it's just going to be spur of the moment. Record something on my phone. Both are beneficial. Both are very beneficial. And both of them are like a mirror for a musician. Because it's a way to objectively hear how you sound. It's tough critiquing ourselves. So we need tools, we need other people in our lives that can help us along the way. And sometimes our friends or other people, they may not give us the whole truth. You know, maybe they are like, I don't want to hurt their feelings. Or maybe they have an ulterior motive, or they don't have the time to even care. That's fine. That's where you get into these recordings, because you can go back and look and listen, and it is completely objective. And so it's almost like taking a private lesson with a teacher. This teacher is not there to be your friend. They're there to help you get better. And so they're going to do that. You may become friends in the process because you spend time together and you have a similar, views on aesthetics and what have you. But you are coming to this teacher because they're objective. And that's what a recording does for you. It's an objective teacher. Another way that you can manage your growth and stimulate your growth is by writing out a schedule. Writing out a schedule not only of what you plan to do. I'm going to wake up at this time. I'm going to go eat at this time. Go exercise at this time. Practice X, Y, and Z at this time. That's very helpful. Write out your schedule, and also write out your schedule of what you have accomplished after you finish the day. If you didn't get everything in that you wanted to, that you had initially thought you were going to, write out what you did get in. These are markers that you can compare yourself to. It's the same thing. It's the same idea as an audio recording. These are markers that you compare yourself to zero in, to focus on what you need to improve on and how you can do that. It's all about growth. And each and every one of us is capable of growing, both in a positive way and in a negative way. If I didn't check myself, if I actually was not checked and then realized that, yes, I do need to check my behavior with the chess, I would probably continue to have negative growth. That's a thing too. And it's just as much of a force as positive growth. So we want, obviously, to cultivate the positivity and mark our growth. How can we hear it? With the recordings, and how can we see it? By saying, you know what, I practiced X, Y, and Z for 3 hours 2 weeks ago because I wrote it down, and so I know. Let's see. Hey, Emery, great advice. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. That is what I want to leave it with today. Matter of fact, I was listening to a podcast last night, and there was a quote that I heard that kind of relates to this. Maybe not so much in the musical sense, but just in the terms of humanity. And the quote was, "Get into your head that you have the capacity for great evil, and stop assuming that it's something that's manifesting itself only in the people that you disagree with." Similarly to great evil, you have the possibility and capacity for great goodness. So cultivate that. Recognize that other people have great goodness too. Recognize that in them. Celebrate it. When we celebrate each other's achievements, we all win. We all win when we celebrate each other's achievements. So, yeah. By the way, that quote was by Jordan Peterson, the psychologist. Yeah. Awesome insight. So true. I think there's a reluctance for us to say, you know what, I'm a part of humanity, and humanity has done some really good things, and humanity has done some really bad things. And there's a desire to cut ourselves off from the bad. But we need to recognize that that potential is in us. And if we don't use that potential for positivity and good things, then it could manifest in bad things. Anyways, I feel like I'm rambling. I'm going to let you all go. Tune in next Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern time. If anybody's interested, I would love to help you out with your musical goals, whether it's taking some lessons or maybe finishing up a song or producing a song of yours. Let me know. I would love to help you out. And I will see you all next week. And until then, have a fantastic week. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And I'll see you later.